place of forgiveness that I've come to.
Well, if it makes you feel better, then cool.
I think it's a way we choose to react and how, you know.
Karma will come back and pay douchebag back for all the things that he did, but it doesn't mean that he should be able to just go, oh, well, you know, I fucked you, but, you're a nice person. You give the guy the benefit of the doubt.
Why do you don't think she should forgive?
It's not about, for me, it's not about forgiveness. She's going to forgive, or people can forgive. My concern, or my thought...
It's betrayal. He's hooked on betrayal.
He's like, I think he's like, he wants to face how people are and not try to pretend there's something that they're not. So that's how you deal with them. And probably he could have been like this guy that you're with could have been like that for a long time.
I never saw it.
Because love blinds people. You are willing to forgive character flaws because, first and foremost, they're not treating you that way specifically. You can also make excuses. Oh, well, he was just in a bad mood. Oh, well, it's just how I was seeing it. Maybe I was in a bad mood. It isn't until you get enough perspective, which is distance, emotional distance, that you can see someone for who they truly are. The philosophy that you need to know a person intimately to know who they are is bullshit.
I know that he was extremely selfish, but I was okay with that. I understood
Like I said, you were able to forgive it because he treated you good. You got what you wanted, or you got what you needed from him. He treated you like a human being. He treated you with kindness and love, to an extent. And therefore, because of that, it was a character flaw. Okay, he's selfish, but you know what? I love him, he loves me. I'm willing to accept that because I'm a good person. And he accepts my character flaws. But...
Mine?
But the simple truth is that even with all of that, he's still an incredibly selfish prick. And until the circumstance comes around where it's between you and what he wants, that's when his true character will be defined. Is he willing to rise above him being a selfish prick and say, I care about you more than I do this thing? Or is that thing more important than you? And it turned out that it wasn't. That thing was more important than you.
Well, on some sides, okay, you know, this is probably me just being too nice.
Yeah.
But on some sides, I do feel that he saw that there was something kind of like holding me back. And I felt it, and he felt like he was it. And also, I couldn't give him a family, and he's always wanted one. So it's like, yeah.
When did you find out about the fact that you couldn't give him a family?
A long time ago.
Oh, really? A long time ago? So he had a little while to realize that, did he? Yeah. And accept it? Yeah.
Yeah, well,
then he went back to that.
Sebastian only needed one more year till he was out, and so it would be the empty nest syndrome, and apparently traveling the world with me was not in the cards. He just wants to be a family man. That's not what I wanted to be.
He's a putz. But you forgave him. And that's a much more noble trait.
Why did you guys think about adopting or something?
What's that?
Think about the situation of adoption.
No, because I didn't.
I want to see the lake.
No, because I personally was in the space where I didn't care. I already raised one person, and that was enough for me.
That's it, huh?
I didn't
You're
need
taking
anyone.
a break?
Yeah,
You'll never do it again.
I was just pretty much like, wow, I'm still young, you know, and
yeah.
I could run, travel, do things.
I feel
Not
pretty
that
young.
I
actually use
prior, and
kids
I did.
to make me feel young. That's what I do with them. So that I stay young, just by absorbing it from them.
He's a vampire.
He is.
And that's what the kids... I figure my parents must have done that with me. No, actually, they did the reverse with me. They got older. I aged them.
Sometimes he made me feel a little bit older. I kind of got in that, like, I'm no longer sexy mode and all that weird stuff. Because I was doing a lot of stuff. I was living for them. That's what my life was, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was looking forward to, like, you know, I love him to death, but I was looking forward to being kind of grown up and doing his thing, and then not really, you know, there's a whole another aspect. And being young, I was like, wow, But
So you wanted that then?
there was a part of me, yes. But I thought I was going to have my partner with me to do that.
Yeah, but you couldn't find that until you were cut off from it. Like if whatever you're going through now, if it's cool, like you couldn't have that if you're with him. Okay, you could have something else hypothetically, but if this is really good, like if your life is really good right now.
Who said that?
I'm just saying,
not
I don't
bad.
know. I don't know. I'm just saying if.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just right now I'm in.
Did you go through this whole
I'm still
idea
figuring
that?
out who I am again. You know, I know there's my deeper aspect, but like after being with somebody for 12 years, it's like, whoa, okay, so what is that?
Yeah. No, that's almost always going to happen when a relationship ends. You go back to. Probably won't go back to how you were before you met him, but you'll find something.
Well, I'll have you know that most everybody else is more pissed off about it than I am these days. So
People that care about you don't want to see you mistreated or maligned. And what he did was mistreat you. It's just that simple. But it's like I said, it's good that you've been able to forgive him and move on, even though he's acted like a dick since then.
he wants to talk.
Fuck that guy. He fucked up the
Just
opportunity to
checking in.
maintain. Yeah, well, he
I
can
want to
suck
make
a
sure
dick.
you're doing okay.
And then you can come. Let's hang out and have coffee.
When are we gonna?
We should get together.
Why don't we hang out or something?
Yeah. Oh, hey, listen, I'm feeling. You want to stay here? It's kind of late. You don't have to drive home.
Oh yeah, right. Like I'm gonna stay with that glitter bitch in my old. Sorry.
That's what I'm talking about.
I am more mad at her, the witch.
The dude's trying to maintain that relationship for a potential fucking backtread.
To have this woman in my house for the weekend, I let her in, and
So you guys, like, you didn't come up with this, like, before? It just happened, like,
she was in
more
town.
suddenly?
She stayed with us, and then the last night she was there, they went hiking.
No, but what I mean is, like...
forever, and then came home, and I was pissed, and then he said, I think we need to make changes here. And she was in my house when he said it. I'm not leaving you for her, but wow, he's having a baby with her now.
Yeah, it's a good thing that his mom
So
sent
he
that
changed
email
all
to
the
you.
rules, huh?
Yeah,
These were not the rules.
no,
I just want to make clear, because, like, sometimes
those were
there
not.
can be vague
We
areas.
didn't have any open thing.
So he just changed all this
He
shit
just
all
changed.
of a sudden. Okay. So then there's not anything to talk about, right? I mean, what does he want to talk about?
I
See if
don't,
it's acceptable or
because
something,
for
like what he did?
him, in his mind, he still wants to feel that he's got a friend in me, you know, after all these years, and, you know, have his little, I'm a good guy, you know.
What up, homie?
Wow.
For the most part, he is a good guy.
So what's up?
Yeah,
I
wanted
wasn't
another
giving enough.
relationship.
Just look to see if there's one in
couldn't.
Oakland.
So, I guess I fucked up in many ways too, so it's all good. He got really upset about my YouTube.
I'm on
He
Grand
did?
Lake Avenue.
You don't
Grand
use
Lake?
YouTube that
Yeah,
much.
Grand Lake Avenue and Grand Lake.
To
Road or
him,
Grand
though,
Lake
that
Street.
was...
I'm in Grand Lake Park right
Since
now.
that, meeting all kinds of people and Stickam, blah, blah, blah. and
Before you broke up? Like,
yeah.
way before?
And then so I backed
No,
off
that
for a
was
bit,
over a while ago.
you
I'm
know?
hanging out with people I know
Tried
from
to-
YouTube
You neglected...
that were in the area.
I guess I neglected him.
Well, this is what tomorrow he says to me.
But at the same time, it's like,
And I'm like...
I supported him in every function he's ever wanted.
Cool, man.
You know, every fucking thing.
Well,
And
hook it
it's
up.
like, if I take any
Alright, man.
space from him,
Bye.
it didn't matter what it was.
YouTube does ruin relationships.
It didn't matter what it was. It could have been school. It could have been anything.
No,
It's just,
he's making excuses then.
Yeah.
He made up some excuses.
you're just, you know. Well, actually, and then I became basically a fat, lazy drunk.
Hey, you know, that's kind of
That's
funny.
one thing he said to me after this huge fight. later, and I was like, oh.
You haven't talked to him at all about the situation between you and your husband, and yet he's saying the same exact shit that I said.
I don't know the whole... He probably knows more than I do.
I know just a little bit more than you do right now, but he knows less than I do and still made the same observation about douchebags. Imagine that. And he's not a pessimistic curmudgeon.
Emotionally, he was very,
retarded?
What's the word?
Stunted? Brenda Lee.
He really could only skim the surface, and so, I was going through some major heavy shit, physically and emotionally and everything, and he couldn't go there with me. And then he used his little fucking spiritual mumbo-jumbo with me, and Christ consciousness and whatnot, and how it's for the highest good.
Told him that you need to suck your fucking seventh dick of...
You know, that we split, and...
dick chakra. You should suck your dick chakra.
It's gonna open everything up for me, and it's going to, he could get his dick wet a little bit more by some little goddess fucking glitter bitch. Who's this? What is she? The high priestess Avalon.
Is that her tarot card or something?
She actually went to the UK.
You know how much I hate it when people say that kind of crap? Oh, I'm a high priestess. Are you really? Really?
Well, I found it really super funny.
Is that the past life that she had, or what does that mean?
She was actually went through this whole course in the UK with. It's like a new agey kind of.
Of course, you learned about spirituality in the class.
You know, like Mists of Avalon. You know, like Times of King Arthur. Yeah, that same kind of shit.
So like, if you don't want to be involved with this, then just.
Yeah, I know. See?
Totally let
Getting
go.
me all.
Me? I was talking on the phone. He's asking you questions. You're getting all amped up. Don't blame me.
I don't think you want to have any vengeance, or
No, I don't. And I'm trying. And
if they're wrong,
I'm maintaining
things will work out with them.
a good relationship. Not really talking to him because of Sebastian. It makes it very.
Using the kid. He's using the kid. How does he maintain a relationship with you? If you cut off everything, he's still going to go through that kid to talk to you. Then he's going to ask the kid, you should talk to Dad.
You should talk to Mom.
Are you talking to the kid?
Yeah. You should talk to him all the time.
I talk to his other daughter as well.
But yesterday you were telling me, like, they're just on their own. You're independent.
No, they're with
that.
him.
So you're just talking. He doesn't need something.
We're talking, we hang out, we don't...
The kid?
Yeah.
The kid still wants to be with you?
He still wants to be... I am his mom. In every term for him, I am his mom. I'm what he's ever known as his mom.
Okay, so
he
what does he...
Does
he tell you what he thinks about this new thing with...
He's very upset. He's very upset.
Oh,
he wants out of the house as soon as possible.
Oh, shit. Alright, so it's more complicated then.
Yeah. It makes it complicated because,
But you still gotta go. Like, he realized you're on your own now.
Yeah.
And you're gonna...
I still gotta go, but I still have my own personal responsibility as, like, my own integrity with this boy that I've raised as my own. I mean, it's hard on him, Very hard on him. I'm what he's known. I mean, yes, he has a biological mother, and she's just recently started to become more involved.
Isn't that always nice?
Just recently, and she and I talk now.
How did they get separated? She was just not able to take care of him?
She was not ready.
Now she's ready to...
I guess. She left her ex. Now she's ready.
And the kid still wants to be attached to you.
Sure.
What does he think of his mother?
He calls her Mommy. She's Mommy, I'm Mom. And up until now, she's just been kind of like the woman that he would see once a year.
Wait a second, this other guy's the real father.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the more distant that the boy grows from the dad, the more the dad's going to want to establish a relationship with you to maintain a connection with the boy.
I mean, he didn't even tell his own daughter that he was expecting a baby because his daughter's closer to me.
How many kids do you have? Is it the daughter? She's younger?
She's older.
Where's she?
Where is she? She's out on her own. She turns 21. He started real early. So, because she's closer to me, he didn't tell her.
Somebody wanted to rub your nose in it.
He did not run. He was forced to rub my nose in it.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
Bullshit! When his mother sent
When his mother sent it out without thanking him, what did he do? He fucking backpedaled.